you guys seeing this? This girl can transform herself into an octopus!
A squid, actually. This curious life form is an inkling. They're squids who evolved to shapeshift into human form.
Inklings rose to power 12,000 years after mammals went extinct.
Extinct?!
Yep, the monkeys were eradicated! Booyah!
Whoa. Wait a second. If I'm fighting against an inkling, then what year is it right now?
Don't think about it too hard, Pit. It'll just make your brain sweat.
12,000 years of missed meals? Oh, man.
Focus, Pit. If an inkling hits you with an ink attack, you'll take extra damage until the ink evaporates. However, inklings can't use ink attacks if their ink tank is empty. That's the time to strike.
Are you guys seeing this? This guy can transform himself into an octopus!
A squid, actually. This curious life form is an inkling. They're squids who evolved to shapeshift into human form.
Inklings rose to power 12,000 years after mammals went extinct.
Extinct?!
Yep, the monkeys were eradicated! Booyah!
Whoa. Wait a second. If I'm fighting against an inkling, then what year is it right now?
Don't think about it too hard, Pit. It'll just make your brain sweat.
12,000 years of missed meals? Oh, man.
Focus, Pit. If an inkling hits you with an ink attack, you'll take extra damage until the ink evaporates. However, inklings can't use ink attacks if their ink tank is empty. That's the time to strike.
Ridley confirmed!
Yes, that's Ridley, Samus's arch-nemesis.
I never thought I'd have to fight an alien space dragon in Smash.
Kirby's a space alien too, you know. Jury's still out on him being a dragon, though.
Ridley may look like a mindless killing machine, but he's exceedingly intelligent. He's also the leader of the ruthless space pirates.
So what's the story behind him and Samus?
Ridley killed Samus's parents when she was young.
That's messed up.
Samus and Ridley first fought in the depths of Norfair on planet Zebes. They crossed paths again when Ridley stole the baby Metroid. Meta Ridley was made through genetic engineering and cybernetic enhancements. Omega Ridley is the one infused with Phazon. Neo Ridley was born when an X-parasite absorbed Ridley's genes. And yet another Ridley was created by cloning cells found on Samus's suit.
You sure know a lot about Ridley, and none of it is about how to fight him.
There's also a robot version of Ridley. He built it himself, which officially makes him a narcissist.
Is that canon?
Canon or not, all of these Ridleys shared the same fate. They were all defeated by Samus.
Ah, not surprising. Samus is a beast.
So is Ridley. Mind the sharp barb on his tail.
Simon Belmont!
Oh, do you know him?
Yeah, we hit the scene around the same time.
The legacy of the vampire hunting Belmont clan is very interesting.
How long have they been hunting vampires?
Leon Belmont's first vampire encounter was in 1094 AD. The last known heir, Julius Belmont, defeated Dracula in 1999.
So, carry the one? 1,000 years?
Other clans appeared and parallel worlds were created. The fate of the Belmont clan has been split in many ways. The most iconic symbol of House Belmont is their legendary whip, the Vampire Killer.
A fighter that uses a whip? You don't see that every day.
It's a magical whip that only the Belmont bloodline can wield, an irreplaceable weapon passed down for generations.
I wonder how many monsters and demons it's vanquished. It must smell terrible.
Getting back to the point, be careful of Simon's long-range attacks. The weapons he uses may seem simple, but they don't pull any punches.
Training. Richter.
Who's this guy with the chain whip?
That would be Richter Belmont.
Pardon the interruption.
Ah, don't sneak up on us like that!
Ah, Alucard, hello. Pitt, meet Alucard. He's the son of Count Dracula.
Dracula's your dad? That's so cool! Hey, do you have fangs? Are they sharp?
Pitt, that's pretty personal. And do you really want to bring up blood-sucking fangs?
What are you? Oh no. You're not here to suck my blood, are you? I need it!
No, I don't like the taste. And my mother taught me not to cause suffering. My father chose another path, and so I've sworn to stop him. Richter here is the descendant of a man who shared my burden. He has a strong sense of justice and is an honest man, but that in turn makes him easy to manipulate. He was once cursed by the Dark Priest Shaft, who used him as a puppet to control Dracula's castle.
So, you're saying he's kind of, simple?
Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house, Pitt. I very much doubt that you could effectively run a castle.
In any case, Richter is a formidable opponent. Underestimating him would be your undoing.
Alucard, do you also intend to participate?
I am merely here to assist Richter, and anyone else who calls upon me. Out of my way.
Training. King K. Rool.
Who's this guy? Talk about your super heavyweight.
That's the leader of the Kremlings, King K. Rool,
Kremlings?
a race of crocodile people.
I hear they like bananas. Ugh.
But I thought Donkey Kong was the one who liked bananas.
I'm pretty sure all mouth-breathing knuckle-draggers like bananas. They're like the litmus test for idiocy.
I don't know what that means, but I love bananas!
The prosecution rests.
Back to the fight at hand. Some attacks will fail to penetrate King K. Rool's large leathery belly. You might want to consider incorporating more grabs into your battle strategy.
Training.
dog looks lost. I'll check its collar.
That's Isabel. She has bells on her head. That's why she Isabel. Her day job is assistant to the mayor of some town. I hear she's the town's hardest worker. She's also cute, courageous, and modest, which is why everyone loves her.
She's overrated if you ask me.
No one did. If Isabel has so much going for her, why is she fighting in Smash?
Yeah, it seems like a weird choice. Maybe she just wants to get some exercise.
There's gotta be less violent ways to get your blood pumping.
She's from the same town as the villager, so their moves are somewhat alike. She's just full of surprises, though. Be extra careful of her fishing rod. She'll reel you in like a fish.
Training. Incineroar.
Ha! That tiger's on fire!
How astute of you, Pit. That's Incineroar. Before it evolved into this form, it was a cute little Litten. Incineroar is unpredictable, self-centered, and rambunctious. Although it's supposedly great with children.
It specializes in wrestling moves. Brute force is its MO, but it's no slouch in the technical department either.
Incineroar is also a performer at heart. So when it lands a big attack, it likes to show off for the crowd.
Now that you mention it, I do hear crowd cheers sometimes. It's almost like an audience is watching us fight.
Incineroar has an attack called Revenge that feels like it was inspired by pro wrestling. If Incineroar takes damage while Revenge is active, its body ignites and its attacks become more powerful.
Well, if that happens, I'll just let everyone else fight Incineroar until it wears off. Then I'll swoop in and steal the KO.
Sure. If you want to be that guy, might as well edgeguard while you're at